Do you remember your imagination? When Neverland was your destination. Your magical adventure isn't over yet. Just hold on tight and don't forget. Every wish, every dream you ever had, close your eyes and it will all come rushing back. Fly away. All you need is to believe and remember well.
Hey, Jamba Wilson. Always good to hear your voice. We're in the Ituri Forest, over.
I'm Jumbo, Simbawan. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Copy that, Wilson, over. Way over there, the small brown animal with a yellow patch on his back. That was a yellow-backed diker. I'm not getting another view over here. Diker is the Afrikaans word for diver, and that describes how it runs and dives through the brush. Well, there it is again, tucked away up there behind the bamboo. Over on the left side, a rather large watering hole. Watering holes like this are always a great place to find animals. And wait a second! My goodness, there's a black rhino over there! Oh, wow! Oh, this is incredible. You see, hundreds of thousands of black rhinos were hunted and killed by poachers just for their horns. There's only about 4,200 left in the wild. So to see one like this is really a rare sight. I'm glad we're getting to share it. That rhino will get to be about 3,000 pounds, and it can have a hide up to an inch thick. That'll protect it from everything out here. Well, everything that is except for humans.
Will most likely be in the water, as that's where they will stay for the majority of the daytime. And they actually will do that to help keep themselves cool and regulate their body temperature. And you know, it looks like we are going to be seeing a few hippos just up ahead to the left. I'll be stopping in just a few seconds for folks to take a few pictures. Alright, we're going to pull up here and let these folks take a few pictures. Now, hippos can actually stay underwater for about 5 to 8 minutes at a time until they need a surface for oxygen. And they are nocturnal feeders, so they will come out of the water at night to feed up to about 100.
We're going to want to be out in the forest past sunset anyway. It's a little bit dangerous out here after dark. We are coming up on a pretty nasty looking bridge up ahead. So once again, make sure you stay seated for me, very important. Or for good reason. Look there to the left. There's a Nile crocodile down there. Much larger and much more aggressive than the American alligator. In fact, those crocs will grow to be upwards of 20 feet long. Very, very large. Guys, make sure you stay seated in the very back for me. Not the place where you want to fall out the truck. I promise you that. Alright. This bridge doesn't sound like it's going to hold up much longer, so we are going to keep moving here. Just a little bit further. And we made it. There we go.
Simba 1, come in.
This is Simba 1, over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity in the ridge lately. You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger that, Wilson. Will do. Well, folks, we are leaving the forest and coming out onto the savannah, where we're going to see a completely different ecosystem and different animals. Speaking of different, check out this tree over here on the right. That upside-down-looking tree is called a baobab tree, and they survive long periods of drought by storing water in their trunks and going leafless for about 9 months out of the year. And those tactics help us survive for a very long time. Those trees can live to be a few thousand years old. Very, very
large. 10 animals sitting in the grass, the Patterson's eland. Also, a few really small animals out there. Those are Thompson's gazelle.
To the right of that is an eland with a big one.
Even though they are very small, they're actually not babies. They are fully grown at that size. Each one of them weighs about 50 to 60 pounds.
See a bunch of different animals coming up on top of the hill on your right side. First ones that you'll probably notice are these longhorn copper animals way up top. Those are the Ankole cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle, named after the African tribe that domesticated them, the Watusi tribe. Horns growing around 6 feet long with a circumference of 20 inches. Now you'll see this shaggy gray animal laying in the grass on your right. That's one of my favorites. That's the waterbuck. Now, waterbuck often secretes an oily, smelly substance that's left being waterproof, so whenever they do see a predator, they dive through the water. Now, you gotta look really, really carefully on top of the trees on the left-hand side. There's a reticulated giraffe. Now, reticulated giraffes get their name reticulated from the Latin word reticulata, meaning net, referring to the unique pattern on their skin. When born, they stand around 6 feet tall, but a fully grown male reticulated giraffe grows about 18 to 20 feet tall. The tallest lamb creature on Earth. Now, also on your left-hand side, these smaller ones, these are called Maasai giraffes. Maasai giraffes are a little shorter, about 14 to 19 feet tall.